Hey, my little minnows, this is Jamie with Bass and Gold Crafts. Yeah, I found this paint by number kit at Michael's for on clearance, $3. Couldn't beat that, right? I figured I'd give you a little bit of a update on medical stuff since it's been a while since I've done that. Let's see. Hubby has his CTA in a couple days, which yay, right? He had his ultrasound of his heart a couple weeks ago. Found out that he has congestive heart failure. So there is that. We are waiting for seeing what the CTA has to say about him before we proceed with any with anything, basically. I'm sorry, trying to look through my freaking emails here. See if I can find my stuff that I need. I got my results from this computer. It hasn't been, yeah, okay, we're just gonna restart the computer because it's just being a hunk. Close all. I have a little bit of fat on my liver. No big deal. Okay. There are 3 billion people, 3 billion or 3 million people walking around with fat on their liver, and they don't even know it because there are no side effects. Okay. I just have this as a backdrop, kind of, to where you guys aren't looking at my torn up desk. I have a little bit of thickening on the left side of my heart. It's pumping at 70%, which it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be pumping more like 60, 65. I think it's pumping at 77. So I've got a little thickening of the wall. It can be cured with diet. So we're going to do that because once we find out what's causing my high blood pressure problems, besides my weight, it's either hormonal, thyroid, kidney issues, because kidneys can raise your blood pressure, stress, cortisol levels, which is probably cortisol levels because my stress is through the friggin' roof. I'm sure if you're part of my group, you understand my stress. So, yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. Ultrasound, I guess, was good. So CTA was, I knew what it was going to be. I knew, well, I didn't know about the thickening of the left side of my heart. My heart is good. It's strong. It's pumping good. I have no narrowings of any kind. So that is great news. I fell off the wagon on my diet / eating healthy because if it's a diet, I'm not going to do it in July because getting kicked in the teeth with the hubby's news about his heart put me at basically rock bottom. Here's I was going to show you this stuff. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's a little bitty though. So, yeah, I'll get back on it because I was doing good. My blood pressure is under control. It is a little lower than I would like, but it is what it is. My testosterone's low. My vitamin D3 is basically non-existent, so I'm having to supplement with that. We don't know why that is, but it is what it is. That will be the picture when it's finished. Here's what comes with all this. This is what it comes with. It comes with the frame to hang it. And this is all for $3. I mean, come on. Who could... This at another big box stores. This at another big box stores, you know, at least $3. So, that is that. Here is the paper version of it. I know, oops, upside down. I know it's really hard to see. But, that is. I'm just trying to keep everything together. I'm still working on my diamond painting, so this isn't really an unbagging and unboxing. Well, it's, yeah, it's just showing you stuff. And of course I had to pick a mountain or a lake scene, right? Anybody that knows me knows that, right? So we're waiting on those. I couldn't have caffeine for 24 hours. Yeah. I had to take a metoprolol, which helps lower the heart rate. I had to do that 12 hours prior. And then that was 100 milligrams. Then I had to take another 100 milligram metoprolol an hour before, plus a 10 milligram diazepam an hour before the procedure. But when I went back to get all my stuff done, my pulse was only 60, and that was from walking around the hospital. So that was really, really good for me, because normally it'd be, you know, yeah, it wouldn't be that low. I'll push you out a little bit. Ugh, those are my mom's. I still haven't given them to her. It's her crochet hook things. Then my mom and I went to lunch, which I drove because the medication, yeah, it didn't affect me. Yeah. If I thought I was unsafe, if my mother would have thought I was unsafe, I would have let her drive. If there would have been any question of, yeah. Anxiety meds don't do a whole lot for me. Unless I take a bunch of them. Excuse me. It's hot. It's been a long day. Yesterday we went shopping. I think we hit 12 stops. I think. Yeah, look at my nails. They're so gross. I say that every time I get on this freaking camera. Let's see. I think that's... Oh, I have to... Oh, hubby also went to the urologist. He has to... Once we know his heart is strong enough, he'll be put on meds. And then he's got my 100-pound lab decided to step on it and break it. So instead of being this, it's I'll let you. Well, it's more like this, but ladies, I think you know what I mean. So that's been causing some pain and some discomfort. So that will get taken care of. I've got the apparatus that has to be used coming in the mail. Should be here next week, I think. It's down in Texas at the port. They wanted $500 plus for this apparatus. That's what I'm going to call it, because that's what it is. And we ain't got that kind of money, people. We ain't got that kind of money. So I went on AliExpress and I found the exact same thing. Maybe not the same quality, or maybe it is. I will never know, because I won't purchase the name brand one. Okay. To help, instead of this, it go back to this. Okay. You got me? You got me, ladies? Sorry, gents. So That's another thing that's going on. We go. Oh, I've got my GI appointment. Oh, I'm getting all juicy in the details now. I got my GI appointment later this month. I ended up with another abscess. If people don't like gory, I'm going to try to keep it as non-gory as possible, but does require some details. Okay. I had a colorectal horseshoe, which was a infection, an abscess that went clear around in between and up. So they had to put drains in, which are called setons, which are basically field dressing tubes to keep a wound open. So they were basically rubber bands that were tied in 4 different places, okay, that had knots in them, okay, like a tied rubber, you cut a rubber band, and then you tie a knot, and then you have that loop in there, okay. Well, that loop was connected through, okay. I had 3 surgeries in 2010. I finally got on my feet around 2011 because the hubs. I finally got with the hubs and got away from the a-hole. I'm just gonna say that. And that's when I was at my top weight then. So, 320, 315 pounds, something like that. Getting real with you people. That's my little, which I haven't used yet. I'm fiddling because I'm nervous. So, and this video might not even get posted. I don't know. It may not. I might just say, hey, you know what? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I had colorectal horseshoe. I have diverticulitis. No, diverticulosis. It's not the itis. It's not inflamed. We don't know what caused this last one. They put me on some Bactrim, which is a really, really strong antibiotic. Which that messes your gut health up in some other area, gut, So, Paketona. Yeah, cat's yelling at me too. Oh, I got bags. I'm all over the place. Sorry if you can't follow. I'm sorry. Oh, and thank you, Miss Catty, over the Carp Day Diamond Paints. I think that, and Joe Cole over at Meowin' Forever. I got the 50 by 70. These are there's 5 of them here. I got them less than $17 for 5 of them from Team U. I'm not gonna take them out of the package because I'm not really fighting with that. They are true to size diamond painting area. I'm gonna use these for some of my cross stitch conversions. So I just have them on the back burner, right? Okay. Anyway, let's see here. What else? The Stetons were in for over a year on 4 of them. On 2 of them, 2 years, and probably the last one was my hubs cut out because it was just a piece of rubber. Just nipped it and pulled it through. Because when those knots got hung up in that skin, it was very uncomfortable. You know, it's if you ever eat popcorn and you get popcorn kernel stuck in the yeah, yeah, that's what it feels like, but it doesn't go away. Uh, I'm not supposed to heavy lift. Well, I haven't been told by a GI, a real GI, that I'm not supposed to lift. I'm not supposed to do this. Blah 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 blah. Because these infections can come on out of nowhere. I could just be sitting on my ass doing nothing, and woohoo, I move wrong, and I get a spasm, and then I have fissures and fistulas. So that's what caused it. Um, it will find its way out. So it's better just to leave those in. It's kind of like having your ear pierced with a piece of rubber. And that piece of rubber was in so long that it's just basically open and it continues to drain. So exercise, diet, which I love nuts. I'm not supposed to eat nuts because of it, but I still eat nuts because, I'll deal with the after effects of it. Katana. Excuse me. Oh God, the pups are fighting now. Jesus Lord. I'm pulling a Katia yawning. I'm doing. Oh Lord, that's gonna be another video. I'm not even gonna try to explain that on the end of this one. But yeah, that's my medical update. Hubs is kind of medical update. I will know more by the beginning of next week of what his heart scan says. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Yeah. It's like stunned silence because I don't know how to articulate how that makes me feel, what that makes me feel. My dad passed from having heart issues. He had sleep apnea, blah, 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 blah. I have sleep apnea, but I can't wear the mask because it makes me sick. So we're going to... the cardiologist said that there is now a procedure that you can do to get something installed in your neck that will stop the sleep apnea. That could be caused by high blood pressure. There's lots of little things. Because, yeah. Like I said, July, I fell off the wagon. It was whatever I could stuff in my mouth, I stuffed in it. Maybe not what I wanted, but Shut up, honey. Be it hamburgers, tacos. I'm holding myself accountable. I understand this. I know what I did. I know what I ate when I ate it. Jolly Ranchers and little Skittles, the little mini Skittles, are going to be my downfall. I love them blasted things. I can eat a whole bag a night. But there are no more Skittles in this house. There are very few Jolly Ranchers in this house. The cantaloupe and fruits and stuff are coming out of the garden. Let's see how much time I'm at. Okay. See, I can't see out of my friggin' glasses because they're so friggin' dirty. Watermelons coming out. We harvested, I think, 4 or 5 watermelons the other day. So that's in the fridge. I bought a cantaloupe. I am not a diabetic. I'm not a diabetic. I have no diet restrictions at all. What I am restricting is my carb intake. So I do no longer drink full fat soda or full carb soda. It's either diet or zero. I prefer zero because of the flavor. Um, the only time I drink sweet tea, I try to drink half and half if I drink it at all, and that's when we have tacos from a local joint that's owned here in Oklahoma. They like know our order when we walk in. Um, the rest of the time, I try to drink zero or water. Let's see here. I'm buying the little packets, the little water packets. You can get them for $1 a box for like 10. Like, and you can do 1 or 2 in your water, and it's either 0 carb or 2 carbs per packet. So, and I drink so much water. I should just go back to Mio. I really should, because I drink so much water at night. My either 28 ounce or 32 ounce jug, I drink 5 to 6 of those a night, not including what I drink during the day. This is after dinner, with and after dinner. So, or if we go out, I'm, like the 32 ounce cups, I drink like 3 of those with lunch or whatever. I drink a lot. And, I am not diabetic. I have been tested. I'm not diabetic. I have insulin resistance because of the PCOS, but since I had all that removed, we're working through that. We're on a learning curve, is basically what it is. We're doing what I do. I'm doing, it is what it is. Trying to stay active in the morning. Hopefully you can't hear them, and they're screaming at each other. It's the puppies. It's not humans, it's puppies. Mornings, it's out the door by 8 o'clock, in the house by 9:30, 10 o'clock, watering. I help my mom watch the bird. I watch the bird while she waters, basically, unless the water hose gets tangled up, and that's picking the fruit, trimming up stuff, making sure stuff's okay. We've got 15 stray cats out front now. Yeah. And we have a parrot that goes out in the morning. So it's a full-time job. It's not just sitting there on my ass doing nothing. So, and then the dogs chasing the squirrels. And then we had a little baby raccoon up the tree yesterday that we had to, no, that wasn't yesterday. Day before yesterday. On Monday. No, Sunday. My days running together, y'all. Yeah. So if you can make heads or tails of this video, I hope you understand it. I'm under immense amount of stress. Hubs is like, whenever will be, blah blah blah. It's like, no, that's not how my brain works. I am an Aquarius. That is not how my brain works. I want to know the conversation before I have the conversation. I want to have the answers before I have the answers. You know what I mean? I don't do well going in blindsided. I used to be able to think on my feet like that. My brain doesn't work like that anymore. Car accident in 2012. Diagnosed with moderate cognitive impairment. Doing everything I can not to let that get any worse than what it already was. I get confused. I say stuff backwards. I stutter. I never used to do that before. Yeah, I go silent, which, yeah, because I'm trying to think of what next to say. So, that's just a little bit of an update, but I am taking control again. Yeah. We did get a pizza from Costco last night for the first time since we've had a Costco membership for 2 years, going on 3. And, only ate, 3 pieces? 3 of the little pieces, because they had cut it. I don't know how many pieces it was. Hubs ate more than I did, which that's great, because the man had a half. He fixed 2 packets of ramen, beef ramen, and he had half a pack, and he said he was full, and that's all he ate that day. So I will do whatever I have to do to make sure he eats. So there is that. Um, I only think I fixed like 5 meals total in the month of July. It was bad. So taking back control of that. It's now on the internet. So it whatever will be shall be, right? So gotta go try to find something for dinner tonight. Might be a salad, might be watermelon, might be cantaloupe. I got grapes, bananas. Ooh, okay. I'm talking about, I'm thinking about food. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Hug your loved ones. Call your family. Okay? Call your family. Let them know they're loved, appreciated, and not alone in this world. Okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever they want. Do whatever the hell you want, you know. That's me. Do what you want. I will hopefully see you guys again soon. Bye, y'all.